everyone. How are you doing? Well, my topic is beginning was the end in mind. And what does it actually mean? According to Mr. Covey, everything is created twice. First of all, mentally and then physically. For instance, when you're trying to give a speech, you're going to first think about it, like what you're going to talk about, like planning, this kind of stuff. This is actually first step of creation, creating mentally. And then you're actually going to the speech. This is creating physically. And when you're trying to cook something or make a meal, you first look at the recipe and think about ingredients, how many steps you're going to take, and then actually you're going to cook. In ancient times, they used to look at maps before they go somewhere, but now we just take our phones and Google it. How many miles will it take? And am I gonna get train, bus, plane, or am I gonna go just on foot? It's actually creating mentally. You're gonna think about your plans. So to achieve something that you want, to get what you want, to achieve your goals and dreams, you have to take 3 steps. First of all, desire, willing it. What does it mean? When you sincerely want something, it is the first step. You have already done was the first step towards your dream. You have to really want it, not because others are doing this, or not because you can gain more benefit from this, but because you really want it, because your heart wants it. So the second step is actually planning. You're gonna ask from yourself, how? How am I going to do this? This is the rule of Mr. Covey. Beginning was the end in mind. It's actually by 2 steps, as I said earlier, and the last step is action. This is where most people fail. You think they failed in the third step? No, they didn't. They actually failed in the second step while they are planning. Failing in the planning is actually planning to fail. That's why planning is one of the most important ones. So let's say tomorrow in the morning at 7 a.m. you have to go to a wedding party of your friends for help at 7 a.m. And you're just sleeping today in the evening without thinking about anything. You don't care. You're saying, I'm gonna figure it out in the morning. But you can't, because you woke up at 6:30, let's say. And now you're saying, OMG, how am I gonna do all the stuff in 30 minutes? Your hairstyle, your dress, your shoes, you don't have any idea about it. So now you're in a hurry and in a big trouble. So that is why planning is the most important one. So now you might be thinking about the Harry Potter. Why is he here? Well, actually, I really wanted to be a student of residential school, so I was dreaming about it. I had a really good desire. I took a first step, and when it comes to the second step, I just hit by a car. So, and at that time, I was worrying, not about my appearance, not because my face was scratched, not because I was ill, not because I wasn't allowed to get out of the bed, but because I wasn't able to prepare for the exam. And my mom was like, come on, is that the thing that making you worry? And I was like, yes. All the day, I wasn't allowed to get out of the bed. I was just thinking about my dream, and one idea came to my mind. What if I just download English movies and watch it, to improve my English? And I downloaded Harry Potter in first series. I saw Harry in Hogwarts next to the window, sitting and dreaming and planning about his future. And I thought, in the first night of presidential school's dormitory, I'll be sitting next to the window and I'll be thinking about it. And everybody was like, is that your dream? Is that what you really want? And actually, I have applied to the presidential school, and thankfully I was accepted. And suddenly I realized that in the first night there, that I was sitting next to the window and like planning about SAT, IELTS, and I was like, oh, I did it. I began with the end in mind. I have no idea about Harry Potter at the time. Just it came to my mind, I did it. Oh my God. So beginning with the end in mind is needed, is the most needed thing when you're going on the way towards your dreams. If you don't want to achieve anything, don't begin with the end in mind. Thank you.